योग लगा कर पाप मिटा ले, स्वर्ग सजा ले तू आज। काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह वश आज सब मोहताज। योग लगा कर पाप मिटा ले, स्वर्ग सजा ले तू आज। ज्ञानी बनो, योगी जीवन बिताना। अविनाशी आत्मा सुन लो मेरी आवाज। अविनाशी आत्मा सुन लो मेरी आवाज। योगी बनो, ज्ञानी बनो, योगी जीवन बिताना। चलना है, चलना है घर वापस अब तो यही ज्ञान का सार। योगी बनो, ज्ञानी बनो, योगी जीवन बिताना। योगी जीवन बिताना, योगी जीवन बिताना।
Om Shanti. 25th of May 2023. Morning Murli, Bab Dada Madhuban. Essence. Sweet children, surrender everything you have, including your bodies, and then take care of everything as trustees, and your attachment will be removed from them. Essence. Sweet children, surrender everything you have, including your bodies, and then take care of everything as trustees, and your attachment will be removed from them. Question. What method should each Brahmin child definitely learn? Question. What method should each Brahmin child definitely learn? Answer. Definitely learn the method of doing service. Have an interest in proving who God is. You have received the Father's Srimad. Become sensible and give everyone the Father's message. Print such good introduction cards that people come to know that calling God omnipresent is to insult Him. You children can serve pilgrims very well. So, what can storms do to those whose companion is God? Om Shanti. You children heard the song. Only you children understand the meaning of this, because those who sung this song don't understand the meaning of it at all. Neither do they have God with them, nor do they know when God comes and gives his children their inheritance of heaven. The Father himself came and personally gave his children his introduction. That Father is now personally sitting in front of you, and you are listening to him. Only you understand the meaning of storms. Those people consider calamities to be storms. The storms that you experience are the storms of the five vices of Maya. Maya creates many obstacles to your efforts. However, you must not be concerned about them. Simply remember Baba very well, and the storms will go away. The son of an emperor would have the faith that his father is an emperor and that he is the master of that sovereignty. He would have that intoxication. Among you children too, some of you have this firm faith and have made the Father belong to you. To make him belong to you is not like going to your auntie's home. Mine is one Shiv Baba and none other. That's all. Many children don't understand these things, which is why the storms of Maya harass them, and they then leave the Father. No one in the world knows God accurately. You children were originally residents of the temple of Shiva, Shivalaya. This is now a brothel. At this time, human beings have become worse than monkeys. The anger of human beings is worse than that of monkeys. Even though they are human beings, they perform such actions, and this is why they are called worse than monkeys. No one knows who the greatest enemy of Bharat is. The one who made them worse than monkeys. The Father says, look at your face in the mirror of your heart and see what were you before. The Father is now making you worthy. However, Maya makes those who don't follow Srimad unworthy. The Father gives you Srimad. Surrender everything you have, including your bodies. Then Baba will make you trustees and enable you to end your attachment to him. It is very easy for you innocent mothers. When the kings of Rajasthan don't have their own children, they adopt children. When wealthy parents adopt a poor child, he becomes so happy. I am a master of so much property. Children of wealthy people also have a lot of intoxication that they are the children of multimillionaires. They don't know anything about this knowledge. You know how you have so much intoxication of this knowledge. By following Srimad, you become elevated, whereas by not following Srimad, you don't become elevated. God says you don't have to be concerned about anything. Day and night, you should have the intoxication that Baba is giving you the inheritance of the kingdom of heaven for 21 births. We have become Baba's children. In fact, all are children of Shiv Baba. But Shiv Baba has now come and made you his children in a practical way. You are now sitting here personally, and you know that Shiv Baba has made you belong to him and is giving you directions to make you worthy of heaven. Children don't become trapped in anyone's name or form. Only keep the name and form of Shiv Baba in your intellect. His name and form are different from those of human beings. The Father says, "You used to belong to me. You used to live in the land of Nirvana. Have you souls forgotten that you are residents of the Supreme Abode, the land of peace, the land of Nirvana, beyond sound, and that your original religion is peace? Those bodies are the organs with which you act. How else would you play your parts? You don't know at all that we souls are residents of the incorporeal world. Only human beings would know all of these things. Animals would not know them. People have said that God is omnipresent, and they have thereby forgotten that they themselves are souls. They say that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, sent Christ and Abraham here. Therefore, it was surely the Father who sent them here. You know that everyone continues to come here according to the drama. There is no question of anyone being sent anywhere. At this time, human beings are in the darkness of ignorance. They neither know the Father, nor themselves, nor creation. I am a soul, and this body is separate. We souls have come from there. Baba alone reminds us of all of these things, and he says, "Remind everyone else too." You have had very good invitation cards printed. They also have a picture of Shiva. This is Baba, and this is Lakshmi and Narayan, the inheritance. It is written, "Come and claim your inheritance from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, to become like Lakshmi and Narayan." You are students who are changing from human beings into Narayan. When children of wealthy people study, they become so happy. However, they are nothing compared to us. They make effort for temporary happiness. You children will receive constant happiness. Only you can say this. Wherever you go, you should always have invitation cards with you. Explain to them. It is written on the card. This is the Father of all souls, the Creator of heaven, and this is how you can receive the inheritance of heaven from Him. You can drop these invitation cards from aeroplanes. You can even print it in newspapers. Then big eminent people will receive an invitation. These aeroplanes are for destruction and also for you to do service. Poor people cannot do this work, but the Father is the Lord of the poor. Only the poor receive the inheritance. Wealthy people are trapped by attachment. Their hearts shrink in surrendering themselves. It is only at this time that the fortune of Kumaris and mothers becomes bright. The father says, "I have to uplift Bharat, sages, scholars, and holy men through you, mothers. As you progress further, they will all come." At the moment, they think that there is no one like them. They don't know that the Father taught you Raj Yoga while you were living at home. Their Hatha Yoga and renunciation of karma is separate. God definitely comes and makes you into the masters of heaven. Therefore, you should have so much happiness. On the path of devotion, Baba used to keep a picture of Lakshmi and Narayan with him with a lot of love. He would be very happy seeing the picture of Sri Krishna. Baba explains to his children, if you want to benefit yourselves and others, keep yourself busy in doing service. The aim and objective is very clear. The inheritance is the deity world sovereignty. Up above is Shiv Baba and below him are Lakshmi and Narayan. It is so easy to explain this. So invite everyone. You are definitely to receive the inheritance of heaven from the unlimited Father. You must definitely distribute these leaflets where many people go. No one can say anything to you. If anyone does say something, we can explain and prove to him. How can you say that the Father from whom we receive the inheritance of heaven is omnipresent? The Father says, "Look, you are insulting me in this way. I made you into the masters of heaven and you then said that I am in the pebbles and stones. You are now receiving Srimad. Distribute many of these leaflets. Groups of people go on the pilgrimage to Amarnath, and you can go there and distribute these leaflets. Written on them should be, I cannot be found by having sacrificial fires, doing tapasya, and going on pilgrimages, etc. However, those who explain to them have to be sensible. You have to explain that He is God the Father. When you simply say Bhagavan, Ishwar, Paramatma, the word Father is not included. When you say God the Father, the word Father is included. All of us are children of the one Father. If God is omnipresent, has He now become impure? He is the highest on high. There is also a temple built as a memorial to Him. Therefore, you children should have an interest in doing service tactfully. You can go on pilgrimages and do a lot of service. Those people are physical pilgrims, whereas you are spiritual pilgrims. You should explain to them, where are you going? Shankar and Parvati reside in the subtle region. How could they have come here? All of that belongs to the path of devotion. So, you can do a lot of service in this way. Devotees, poor people, are stumbling around everywhere. Baba feels sorry for them. Tell them you have forgotten your religion. Sorry. Who established the Hindu religion? There is a lot of service to be done. You children have to come alert. You children have to become alert. The Father has come to give you the inheritance of heaven. But in spite of that, Maya catch hold of you by the nose and completely turns your face in the opposite direction. Therefore, remain very cautious of Maya. You children are now sitting personally in front of Bap Dada. The world doesn't know that the Father has personally come here. The light of all souls has been extinguished. It hasn't been totally extinguished. A little light still remains. Then Baba comes and pours in the oil of knowledge. When a person dies, people light an earthenware lamp. Here, the lights of souls are awakened with yoga. You continue to imbibe knowledge. The ancient Raj Yoga of Bharat is very well known. Those of the path of isolation teach many different types of Hatha Yoga. There is no benefit through those. They continue to come down. No one except Yogeshwar, God of Yoga, can teach yoga. It is God who teach you yoga. He is incorporeal. The father says, I am teaching you yoga. Your parts of 84 births have now ended. Some take 84 births, some take 60, and some even take 1 or 2 births. You children have to do a lot of service. Bharat itself was heaven. It was the kingdom of gods and goddesses. No one apart from you can explain these things. You are the ones who have to take insult. Baba had to take them, so can't you children do the same? You have to tolerate the assaults. That too is fixed in the drama. The same will happen again. I am now making the intellects of you children divine. You should very much remember the Father who makes you into the masters of the world. He says, children, may you remain alive, climb the kingdom of heaven. Can you not remember such a sweet Father? Only by having remembrance will your sins will be absolved. Any account of sin that still remains has to be settled here. If you don't have yoga, there will have to be punishment. At that time, Baba will grant you visions. You belong to me, you divorced me and then became a traitor. You had visions in the beginning too. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, who are always safe and sound, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother and father. You children have to understand that you will shed your bodies and go to your sweet home. There is no pleasure at all in living here. We are now going to Baba. We have to remember Baba alone. From there, we will then go to the land of heaven. This pilgrimage is so wonderful. Maya causes a lot of obstacles in this. Ajja, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father. Essential Dharna 1. Keep the name and form of Shiv Baba alone in your intellect. Do not become trapped in the name or form of anyone else. One, keep the name and form of Shiv Baba alone in your intellect. Do not become trapped in the name or form of anyone else. 2. Don't be concerned about the storms of Maya. Mine is one Shiv Baba, and none other. Remove all storms in this way. Two, don't be concerned about the storms of Maya. Mine is one Shiv Baba and none other. Remove all storms in this way. Blessing. May you be a Jnani and Yogi soul. Who receives the fruit of success by constantly performing accurate, elevated acts. Blessing. May you be a Jnani and Yogi soul who receives the fruit of success by constantly performing accurate, elevated acts. Every act of Jnani and Yogi souls in naturally Yukti Yukt. Yukti Yukt means that their acts constantly accurate and elevated. No seed of any act is without fruit. Those who are Yukti Yukt are able to have any thought, speak any word, or perform any act whenever they want. Their thoughts will also be Yukti Yukt. They wouldn't say, I didn't want to do this, but it happened. I didn't want to think this, but I thought about it. The sign of someone who is Ras Yukt, brackets, one who knows all secrets, and Yogi Yukt is that he is Yukti Yukt. The sign of someone who is Ras Yukt and Yogi Yukt is that he is Yukti Yukt. Slogan. The treasure store of someone with a big heart is constantly full. Slogan. The treasure store of someone with a big heart is constantly full. Om Shanti.
मेरा मन जहाँ मेरा मन जहाँ दूजा है कोई और नहीं तू वहाँ चल रे मलाली, चल तू वहाँ जग का जहाँ कोई शोर नहीं, शोर नहीं, कोई शोर नहीं। एक मेरा मन दिल को बड़ा सुकून मिला, मन को मिला दिल को बड़ा सुकून मिला, मन को मिला उसने मुझको अपना कहते प्यार दिया प्यार दिया सुख बरसाए दिल को लुभाए, सुख बरसाए दिल को लुभाए, ऐसा कोई चित चोर नहीं, चित चोर नहीं, चित चोर नहीं। मेरा मन में तू जहाँ ओट से जिसने रह रही मुझे निहारा है, नीले नभ की ओट से जिसने रह रही मुझे निहारा है, बाह पसारे मुझको बुलाए, दिल का वही सहारा है, दिल का वही सहारा है। जब से जाना है पहचाना, जब से जाना है पहचाना, कब नाचा मन मोर नहीं, मन मोर नहीं, मन मोर नहीं। मेरा मन जहाँ दूजा है कोई और नहीं, और नहीं कोई और चल रे मनाने चल तू बाहर चल रे मनाने चल तू बाहर जग का जहां कोई शोर नहीं शोर नहीं कोई शोर नहीं मेरा